I just want to tell you a little bit about how I started. It was quite by accident. It was in the early 90s, and I was sitting at work at my job. I was a director of nursing in a major hospital in New Jersey. And I received a call from an attorney from Washington, D.C., who wanted me to help him on a case. He wanted me to be an expert on it, doing legal nurse consulting work on it. And it was a full case, as I recall. And I was baffled. I said, gee, I wonder how he got my name. So I don't know if I asked him or not, but I think it was, I had written an article in the late 80s on hemodynamic monitoring, which was published. Perhaps that's how he found me. I can't imagine how else he would find me. There was no advertising. There was no LNC courses or anything like that. It wasn't really known back then, as a thing to do. So I was completely surprised. So he asked me to meet him. He would drive up to a hotel or wherever I wanted to meet him, and I picked out the Holiday Inn in Springfield, New Jersey, came to my head. And so he drove up and brought about 3 or 4 banker's boxes with him and handed me $1,000 in cash. And this is after he told me what the case was on the phone. And he asked me if I could read it and see if I, found merit in it, and to let him know. And then he would let me know what else to do. So I did do that, and it didn't really take me that many hours. The 1,000 certainly was more than really I deserved at the time, actually. So I gave him a verbal report, verbal opinion on the phone when I called him. And he asked me to do a report. So that was another kind of work that I had to do and billed for that. Of course, I balance billed because I didn't use up all that $1,000 in the time that it took me to read. So I thought that was great. So I didn't hear from him for a while, and I heard that he told me at some point that the case had settled and to thank me for my report. And he gave me a few more cases and ongoing, over the couple of years. And then he referred me to a lot of his other colleagues, which was really nice. So it was just a funny story. I'm meeting someone in a hotel. My husband had a fit saying, what do you do when you're meeting someone in a hotel? You don't even know who they are. I went. I was curious. I said, all right, what could happen? I'm in a hotel, I'm in a lobby. So that it worked out. It was fine, but it was very odd. Never had that happen again. Handed me cash. Then I realized, I said, gee, this is a thing. So I did some investigation, and I found the forensic directory, which is based in New Jersey. I put an ad in there. I think it was $175, which is nothing. And I got cases from that. I was kind of started on the road. And I didn't know how to write reports. I did the best I could because I'm a pretty decent writer, and I'm in the professional world, so I knew something. There was no Googling or anything like that, so I really didn't have any ability to know what to do. But I did it like a letter format, and you'll see the formats in the next few chapters. So I did the best I could, and I guess I did a good job because I got a lot of work. Repeat business. People called me a lot, referred me to their other colleagues. And to this day, I get referred by colleagues of people that I do work for. And I've had several clients over 10 years, some of them 15. So it's really, it's fun. It's very interesting. You see all kinds of cases. Some of them are similar, but they're not the same. Everything's a little bit different. Sometimes I get them mixed up in my head a little, but there's always something nuanced about them, and they're a little bit different. And I just hope that you enjoy the course, and you'll learn a lot from this course. Unfortunately, I didn't have any courses or any books. I had no clue until years later, and then I got a little bit more savvy, and I knew where to find things. And of course, you have internet that came out in the 2000s or whatever, late 90s. So I was able to find more information and teach myself. You don't have to do that here. You're going to get everything that I know, and I've been successful at it. So, you're going to get all the knowledge that I have and then some. So enjoy and keep in touch. Thank you.